Hello there, folks. Welcome to another round of Modern. It's Dylan from Alternate Universes. And on the left, we have Harley Smell playing Arcades Walls, and on the right, we have Cindy's Astudo playing Izzet Prowess. If you want a little bit more clarification on what I mean by Arcades Walls, it is a Bant/4 color, depending on the version of the deck. Ephemerate, Flicker Tribal that plays a bunch of walls and plays Arcades, a Master Strategist. I think that's his title.
Yep.
Honestly, points to me if I... The strategist. He's not a master strategist. He's good at planning things, but not, like, the best at it. Arcades is a Bant and 1 Flying Vigilant 3/5 Dragon. Whenever a creature with Defender enters the battlefield under your control, you draw a card, and each creature you control with Defender assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power and can attack as if it doesn't have Defender. So, you eventually just get to start swinging with, like, O4s and 08s out of the sideboard. It's pretty cool. Harley messaged me earlier. This is on Monday. We do these every Monday. Messaged me on Monday. It was like, hey, if you're streaming tonight, which we are, on on Twitch at Alter Universes Live, every Monday at 7. He was like, if you're streaming tonight, you should put me on camera, because I got to the finals of an RCQ playing Arcades Walls. And I was like, yeah, I'll put you on camera. That sounds dope. Not to discredit the other deck on camera here, Izzet Prowess, an oldie but a goodie. One of my favorite decks in Modern of all time. I love me some Taylor Swift Spear. Soulscar Mage is whatever. But Sprite Dragon, Dragon's Rage Channeler, Monastery Swift Spear, 3 of my favorite creatures of all time. And all of them can be found in Cindy's deck. Cindy's deck also playing Underworld Breach. Card is the Scourge of the Modern format, or whatever the Scourge is currently. It's a messed up card. Probably shouldn't be legal in the format. It's banned in Pioneer and Legacy. And I feel like if it's banned in the end caps of the format, then it's probably not okay in the format. But who knows?
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to be casting an expressive iteration here. We're going to look at the top 3. We're going to do that 2-mana divination. Or at least what's more often than not a 2-mana divination. I have definitely expressived into like Murktide and Murktide land. No, because even that would be good. Yeah. Sometimes you don't actually get to draw 2 off of iteration. It's very rare. But sometimes it happens. Are they sitting with a wall of omens on the board? Now I imagine what's going to happen is that if Harley can wall up pretty quickly, Cindy's going to have a hard time getting through. Unless she draws something. Unless she gets like a Dragon's Rage Channeler that she can get on like Delirious quickly. If her plan is to rush with small dudes, I don't think it's going to work. Granted, she could draw multiple copies of Unholy Heat with Delirium and just shoot down the walls. I was going to make a wrestling reference about Chris Jericho. But I don't even know if I know enough of it to make a reference, so. How are you all doing? It is aggressively early in the morning. This coffee is keeping me alive. Here's the question of the week for you folks. What is your favorite bad card? Doesn't actually have to be a bad card. But it can't be like, you can't be like Ragavan, okay? Let me know that in the comments below. Mine is Murder of Crows. This is a 3/5. Sorry, this is a 3 and 2 blue. Creature bird. 4/4 flying. Whenever another creature dies, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. It's from Innistrad. It's an uncommon. I have a foil copy on my desk. I don't know why, really, but I do. There's another expressive iteration coming out. Storm count is at 2. Storm count. Prowess count is at 2. Storm count might be at 3. I imagine what also is going to be tough for Cindy to work through is Solitude Ephemerate. Alright, which is Bobble. Prowess count goes up again.
combat.
Yeah.
So all of her creatures are currently 4/5s. So punch again for 12 damage here. I can't tell if the channeler's on the board or not. Or if that's exiled to the iteration.
Okay.
Might be exiled to iteration. Alright, gonna evoke a Solitude here. Pitching what looks like an Eldamri's Call.
Exile that. I'm gonna hold priority.
Okay.
So I'm gonna resolve.
Solitude
the
going to hit the
swords, I'm
monster,
gonna
he's
hold priority
Whisper.
with Sacrifice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna target that. I'm gonna go to.
Stacking the trigger that way, the ETB resolves first, and then the evoke.
Yeah.
Most likely going to Ephemerate. There it is.
Okay.
I'm gonna exile that with the new ETB.
Yep.
So you're gonna go to 24.
Alright, that is going to exile a Soul Scar Mage here. So he's going to gain 8 life.
I'll block with Wall Blossoms.
Okay.
Sacrifices the Wall of Blossoms.
Bobble on you. Okay.
Bobble.
Pass. I'll go on you.
Upkeep triggers. We're
Active,
going
non-active, you
to
get yours first.
active
I'll
player, non-active
solve
player.
There, put you
Solitude hit
25,
Soul Scar Mage.
and then you have your card. Draw.
Just dismantling some of these creatures.
Go.
There's Shock and Steam events here going to 23. Life not really an issue at the moment. Is a Sprite Dragon or a Dorat from the Ikoria Godzilla things. I kept wanting to say Secret Lair, Alt Arts. I guess they're the first alternate arts, right?
Go to combat.
No, no, yet. There's Beyond Death and pseudo alternate
Tap
arts.
for green.
Yeah.
Mutagenic.
Right. We're going to attack it. We're going to mutagenic growth. Tapping it for green. Tapping that Steam events for green because Harley has a
Or, no, I'm sorry.
3.
Yavimaya on the board.
Go ahead.
Kept wanting to say Gaia. That is the wrong cradle.
Go.
I'm going to go 5. Pass the turn here. Probably has hard cast Solitude.
I'll go to combat.
Okay. Cracks in for 3 here.
Dart you.
Going to Lava Dart at face. We'll get a trigger.
Dart you.
Lava Dart again at face. Alright, Solitude. Sydney getting 4 again. 5 this time.
28. Go ahead.
Attacking in Solitude. Sydney going to go to 25. Harley going to go to 14.
Yep.
Turn away.
Yep.
Get back camera. Go.
There's an Eternal Winds there. Thinking about Ephemerate, probably? I didn't see. Imagine it's Ephemerate. The beauty of Yavimaya and or cards like Yavimaya and Urborg is allowing you to tap your fetch lands for mana. Now you don't have to thin with them. As long as they're producing the color you need them to produce at that time. So good. Alright, here's the Fairy Time Raveler.
Yeah, it's fine.
5.
Attacking in here for 5 damage.
17 or 20.
Cracks Windswept Teeth here. We're gonna fetch. Probably getting a basic plains or a duel here. Yep, gets that plains. Be really weird if you cracked it for a forest. That's the type of play you make when you're just tired and you're not paying attention. You look down and you're like, oh wait, duh. But no, that Yavimaya turning that snow-covered plains into a snow-covered savanna. And City has Bolt, Breach, and a third card. I cannot see what it is. Oh, Monastery's Whisper.
Yes.
Bolt Fairy.
Alright, Lightning Bolt pointed at the fairy. Puts the timer at 11:02.
Go ahead. Seventeen.
18 or 17. Go.
Alright, tap time Garden say go. I wonder if Harley plays a Time Warp in the deck. I know Bant Coco is doing Eternal Witness Time Warp stuff. I don't know. I'm actually not familiar with the Arcades list. It's kind of on me for not doing a little bit more research. I found a Channel Fireball thing.
Yes.
By Gabriel Nassif, but I can't click it as I need Channel Fireball Pro. So, yeah. I guess we'll have to live in mystery.
Insta.
Get a Ephemerate the Eternal Witness here. Picking up
Back. Wall.
a Wall of Blossoms.
Upkeep.
We do upkeep Ephemerate the Eternal Witness. Pick up the Ephemerate.
Ephemerate.
The value trade. Probably my favorite 2-card interaction in the game. Is it fair? Double green Wall of Blossoms, draw a card. Game 1 just kind of going. We're at a point where I think Cindy's just a little too far behind to catch up, even though the life totals are super close. But alright, there's a Mimomancer. Mimomancer? I was gonna say, it searches for a 1 mana instant or sorcery, 1 or less. No, I think it is just 1. Also, there's there any sort? It's just a sorceries that cost 0? No, right? Besides like a Cascade spell? Well, they don't have a cost. Oh.
Get back. Prismatic. Prismatic.
And then that card is Micromancer, not Mimomancer. I will, however, state that I've read that card's name wrong for like 6 months.
Go.
But yeah, so look for it. It's what are ETBs? You look for a instant or sorcery, the mana value 1.
I wonder what's cooking.
Alright, looks like we're debating on casting Underworld Breach here. And City just going to scoop it up. Harley's going to take game 1. We'll be right back with game 2, folks.
I'll shock.
And we're back with game 2. Now you're going to notice a little bit of a color change there. It's because the computer died on me while we were streaming.
Yeah.
So I had to restart.
Yeah.
The colors, it'll get color corrected. It will not be as washed out the entire time. But Sydney on the play, leading on a Steam Vents into a Dragon's Rage Chandler, casting a Mishra's Bauble, surveilling a card. Puts an iteration into the bin, which is a little interesting. However, probably just choosing to be faster and get all the types into the art for Delirium. Will Prismatic ending the channeling. Alright, Wooded Foothills, Soulscar Mage. Going to fetch here.
I'm gonna go 15.
Reasonable chance going down to 15. Could just be getting a mountain. Yep, goes down to 15. Another channeling.
Go.
I think this is the approach that City needs to have. Is just vomit enough creatures onto the board before Harley can play walls and just put as much damage up as she can. So we're going to get a Surveil trigger here. Is missing 1 type for Delirium. Finds a land. And I think she has a Lightning Bolt in hand, so she will be able to get to Delirium.
I'll shock. I'll go 13.
Shocks out of 13. Plays a Space Whisper here.
Combat. Yeah.
Cracks in for 3. 4. 1 Prowess trigger on the Soul Scar Mage. Well, it goes down to 16. I might have been up starting the One Piece round.
Shock.
Okay, Cat's Sacred Tragedy going from 13 to 11.
Dorat.
Yeah.
There's a Dorat or Sprite Dragon here.
Combat.
There's those life totals getting fixed. There, crack it in for some damage. Alright, gonna flash an endurance in here.
Block.
4 damage. Bolt you.
So he's going to Bolt Harley.
Bolt you.
10.
Looks like we're bolting Harley again.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And 9 points of damage are to come through, putting Harley to 1.
Second.
Endurance will take the Channeler out.
Go ahead.
And that'll be game 2 going to Cindy. Boom. Hypercut right to game 3. Land go.
Yeah.
Good.
Two mana Wall of Omens. Northwest Whisper. Ooh, Cindy's stuck on one land. Oh no.
Just one.
18.
Chandler cracks in. We've got an 18 turn clock, folks. 1-1 beats. Oh god. Sorry. It's flung my phone. It buzzed. I was like, what's this?
It's a wall.
Yeah, it's a wall. Oh, 8.
Yeah.
Bro, what? I did not read that. Or whatever.
Yeah. What's wrong? It's just a wall.
Is it just a defender? Does it have another keyword on it?
Shroud.
But all the reminder text.
That is a Wall of Denial, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that when I got cast, but it's an 08.
Combat.
I think it has other words on it.
Take
Wall of
one.
Denial. From Alar Reborn.
Beatdowns.
Defender. Flying.
Yeah,
Shroud.
I've got a great clock.
That Chandler will get us that.
It's an 08. Art by Howard Lynn. Someone's bought 4 of these for $2. This deck is like better than I. Wow, this card is selling pretty well. How popular is this deck? Did I need to look for some walls? All right, we're attacking in. It's pretty cool. The art's also like pretty solid. It looks a lot like the barrier around Wakanda in any of the movies that feature Wakanda, but specifically Infinity War, when the Chitauri are trying to break through.
Yeah, endurance is fine.
There's your nerd reference for the day,
Sure.
for me at least. As if I will not make more, but hey, you never know. Endurance, get a flash in here.
Damage.
Got some blocks
Unholy heat.
into Unholy Heat.
Trigger.
Target the Endurance, putting 2 points of damage onto it. I think City's just trying to kill the Endurance that way. It's just not around no more. The count of how much damage has been done to it.
Nah, okay. Go to damage.
Looks like we're just letting damage happen. Endurance dies. Chandler dies.
Alright, go ahead.
Ooh, draws a Spellskite. Okay. Are we going to see some Spellskite shenanigans? I think we are. Oh, there's a yawn there, man. That really hit me. I don't think either player is playing anything weird or new or fun from Phyrexia All Be One, because Phyrexia, while still not technically released yet, officially releases this coming Friday, which is the 10th. The card's illegal to play. So, Yeah, Watsy did that, which is fun. We like that. It's totally not stressful. There's a new version of Amulet for all my Amulet players. I don't know how I feel about it. You don't play Dryad anymore? I like Dryad a lot. Notable Dryad enthusiast. But we're not talking about Amulet Titan. We're talking about Prowess and Arcades Walls. So it's okay. We're resolving the expressive iteration. Let's see what we're getting in our hand. I see Dragon's Rage Channeling. Chandler getting exiled to the iteration. Card goes to the bottom. Going to play that channeling.
Yes.
Can't tell what the card put in hand is again. Alright, 2 mana. Eldamri's Call here. Searching the deck.
Good micro.
Goes to get to Micromancer.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Grabbing an Ephemerate off that Micromancer.
Dorat's good.
Soul Scar.
Soul Scar's good.
Go to combat.
Combat's good.
Yep.
Alright, we're going pretty wide here with our attacks. We got 2 flyers. One of which will be blocked by the 08 wall.
Okay. Go 60.
Alright, blocks the Chandler. 1 damage will get through. Going to Ephemerate the Micromancer. It's a Blossoming Calm. Alright.
Right?
Yep.
Rebound trigger. Going to, once again, flicker the Micromancer. Gets another copy of Ephemerate. Pretty good value there.
Yep.
Eternal Witness going to pick up
I'll get
Endurance. There's a lightning bolt.
Targeting Ewit.
Targeting Ewit.
Yes.
Prowess triggers.
There's that.
And a surveil.
Prowess.
That's fine.
Got it. Bolts directed at the Eternal Witness, going to Ephemerate in response. It's going to Lava Dart in response to that, targeting the Eternal Witness.
Are you targeting the Eternal Witness?
Prowess triggers.
I'll make Dart target.
Going to redirect the Dart to Spellscape.
1 damage.
Yep. Ephemerate still in stack.
Yep.
It's going to Spell Pierce the Ephemerate then.
I know what it is.
Yeah.
There's another prowess trigger.
The Dart resolved, correct? So it's in the graveyard?
Yes.
And then we are on a third.
The Dart has resolved. The Spellscape has a -1/-1 counter on it. We'll get to that eventually.
Dart has resolved. Pierces on the stack.
As there's a Silscar Mage on the board.
I think that's fine. I don't think I would responses to that.
Bolt will kill the Witness.
Just check. I believe that's fine.
Go to combat.
And time to shove for some damage.
Those guys are.
Not 8.
We're not A, but we're big. What we are, 6.
It's going to Flash Endurance in to turn off Delirium. Now, Cindy has an option here to flash back 2 Lava Darts if she wants to. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't think the Dart flashbacks would be correct. It'd be one of them.
Sack Mountain. Dark face.
That's gonna Blossom upon here. Gonna gain 2 life. That'll go on the rebound.
18. And then we're at this many. Yeah, that'll shuffle, sacrifice here.
I think just debating on if we want to block with Spellscape.
I'm thinking how many blocks I want to do. I think I definitely want to do this because these are all the same size and everything. So it's like, do I want to throw away wall spell scope? I think I want to throw away wall this. Go to 8.
Oh, it
Oh, you're
does.
right. Thank you.
Shit, sorry. I forget about that text.
So did I. So Spellskite's kind of small. Are you worth keeping? I think you are. There's very little cards left. A block like this, or like throw away the Skite. Skite might still be able to gain a little more life. Just take 5. Yeah, I'm at 18. Go to 8. Yeah, 18. Go to 8. Dragon's will die.
Yep.
Wall dies.
Ready?
Go ahead.
Upkeep.
There's that -1/-1 counter on that spell scale we talked about. I was going to get to recast that, go to 10.
Wall.
There's a wall here. Another wall.
Wall. Prismatic.
Prismatic ending on the Dorat.
Tap land. Go. Yes. That's a lot of creatures.
2 creatures coming out here.
Pass.
Can pass the turn. Attacks the Micromancer. So he takes some damage.
Wall.
There's a wall of blossoms. Drawing another card. Alright, Harley passes the turn.
How much time do we have?
2.5 minutes.
Target face.
So we cast Lightning Bolt targeting Harley. It's about trigger. I was going to redirect the spell Skite. We're shoving all of our attackers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 damage coming in. Harley fetches to 9.
We're only 3 out of 4, right?
Yeah.
There's 7.
Shocks down to 7. Flashes into Solitude.
Exile. Soulscar Mage. You're at 17.
Exiles a creature.
Block.
Goes to blocks.
I'll go to 10.
Go ahead.
Untap, draw. Crack in for some damage here.
I'm at 13. Wall.
Play a Wall of Denial. And Cindy's going to scoop it up. Harley ooh, they cut to black. Harley will be taking 2-1 with Arcades Walls over Izzet Prowess. Thank you for watching, folks, and have a great rest of your day.
I didn't see